G'day everyone, welcome to Hook, Line and Sinker. It is the opening day of trout season. It is magnificent
Isn't
weather.
it a wonderful thing, Andrew? Yes, grey, raining, cold as anything, and we're in Burnie.
That's right. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. We're at the pet dam today, so stick with us. Should be good.
Oh! Whack. He's got plenty on that. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. Southern bluefin tuna. Sweet. And that is the biggest salmon I've ever put out.
Alright folks, welcome to Burnie. Rodney Howard, welcome to Hook, Line and Sinker, mate. You are the man that knows about everything that swims around the northwest coast.
I don't know about that one, Andrew.
No, you are. Rodney Howard from Tassie Tackle and Outdoor, folks. You've brought us here today to the pet dam, and judging from the people that are here, it's a pretty popular spot.
Oh, it certainly is, Andrew. Early in the season, this would be the best water on the northwest coast. Certainly, it has produced fish well. Early in the season, it's the most predictable water. They've released a lot of good salmon in here this year, so we're expecting big things.
They have indeed. So we're spending a lot of people sitting around bait fishing. Doesn't really matter, just as long as you got a line in the water.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of fish caught on bait here early in the season, but this morning I'm fishing a lure trying to hook up one of those nice big salmon they've put in, but certainly I think we need a bit of chop on the water. It's a little bit flat today, which is not helping, but
We'll
I
be
think
right
given
around.
a little
Just got
bit
here,
of time,
mate.
we'll
Come on.
turn a fish up.
Making excuses already. Well, I'll be happy with just a trout. We'll keep going, having a spin. You got a snag, mate.
Oh, got a
Good fish?
snag.
Well done. You're a good bloke, aren't you?
Righto folks, well one of the things that you'll see on opening day as well as trout is colourful local characters. This is Kim Butterworth.
Hi Nick.
Very well mate, but I'm not as good as you. You are hooked up to, you can just see over here, a fair lump of a fish, son.
I've just put the heart back in my throat, Nick. Here's a nice fish.
Now that,
Right, well let's get him up on the bank.
this is not a brown trout folks, this is an Atlantic salmon. And
He don't like you, Rodney.
fair lump of fish. No, he doesn't like Rodney, and I can see why. I think that's fair enough. But that's a beautiful looking fish. Ooh. Ever caught one of these before, Kim?
No, I haven't. No,
This is a.
just the first move.
I'm
Right?
going to sleep him at the bank.
I'm going to try and get Rodney behind him.
And you can look down here, folks. This is just a beautiful fish. Rodney's herding him. And there
Well
he
done.
is. Have a look at that. That's why they turn up in their droves to
Look
the
at that,
pet
Kim.
dam.
Well done, pal.
I'll tell you what,
Let's get him on the shore and you can have
that,
play.
the spinner has dropped out,
The spinner's out.
so he's dehooked himself. And that's the reason that they've come from miles around. You always come to opening day, Kim?
I do, Nick. Yeah. Yep.
And look at that.
That's not a bad fish.
Not a bad fish, mate. You can go home now.
I can.
You've done it. Yeah, look at that. He's not going back in.
No, no, he's not going to go back in.
He's not going back in. Well done, Kim.
I'll humanely put him away in a moment. And
Top job. Thanks for being on the show.
thanks for having me on the show.
Well, you wouldn't believe it. We just walked away to try and catch a fish of our own. And Kim, the man who now owns Hook, Line and Sinker, is back on again, and he's got an even better Atlantic salmon. This is a very nice Atlantic salmon once again. This could be worse, couldn't it?
I think we're in trouble, Nick. I think we're going to lose our show.
We might have, yeah, that'll be alright.
Yeah.
That'll be alright.
Might start a golf show or something.
Now, Rodney, You've passed the net over.
I have.
Can we trust this fella, Nick, or what?
Well, I wouldn't let him net my fish, Kim. Let's just put it that way.
Well,
Oh, you can net your own then.
got long enough arms.
I bet you'd like to net him now too.
Jeez, I would.
You nervous? You should be, you might lose him.
Now, you might
Don't
think
lose
that
him.
we just tied this fish back on again, but that's not the case. Now, how many of these Atlantics did they put in Pet Dam?
Only 50, Nick.
So 50. You've caught,
Well, I haven't caught.
well,
There's
you've hooked
48 left.
You've hooked a fair percentage of them.
Whoa.
Oh, big jump. Big jump.
So what's your secret now that you're an expert?
There's no secrets.
The other one wasn't really hooked at all much. And this one we're hoping is hooked a bit better, although he's been jumping and carrying on
I
a
think
bit.
this one's a fair bit bigger.
This one's going a bit harder, is it?
He's going very nicely.
Yeah.
6 pound line.
There he is. 6 pound line, so that's, you know, it's a pretty good effort.
Probably a 10-pound fish.
Yeah. And it certainly makes the trip, where do you live, Kim?
Sulphur Creek, Nick.
Sulphur Creek. Makes the trip from Sulphur Creek to Ridgely here worth the effort.
Does. Beach working.
Ooh. They're a
And it's
strong fish.
They're
aren't they?
strong, you know, to come to, this is the Burnie water supply, and to come here and catch a fish of this ilk.
Well, we haven't had fish like this since present, have we?
No, well, these are outstanding fish. So give it a go, folks. After the break, we'll see whether Kim can do the business on this one. Come on, mate.
Welcome back to Hook, Line and Sinkers.
Yeah, fair dinkum, mate. Just go easy there, mate. Just go easy. Yes, we're back in it. This is Kim Butterworth from Sulphur Creek, who's doing the business for us today here at opening day, the Pet Dam in Burnie, or Ridgely more correctly. And we're hooked up to a very, very nice Atlantic salmon, and I use the term we loosely. He's going extremely well. Ooh.
Can't say that
Just,
on
just
show.
remember, note to self, Kim, try not to swear, and I hope we got that there, Mike, the cameraman. He gives me the thumbs up. Good fishing, folks.
I thought he was going. He turned around and come
Look
straight
at
up.
that. That is a fair horse of a fish.
Now there's a few lakes around the state with these in it, Nick.
Yes,
Meadowbank Dam,
Yes.
always have them released.
That's how we're gonna
Any in Curry's River
I
Dam?
don't know
No.
if they were this year or
No.
not, but gee, this is a thumping great one. But they make it well worthwhile.
Well,
don't
they
they?
certainly do.
go. You're going to get behind him.
Righto, Andrew.
On your knees, mate, on your knees.
So now we've got Andrew Hart into the mix, and anything could happen here. And interestingly enough, Kim says,
Andrew, head first.
There's me phone, me
Oh.
mobile phone going on.
"Can I get your phone for you?"
That could be Rex.
Where is it?
Oh, Rex has seen the show, has he?
In your cap pocket.
Top pocket. Nick Dygan speaking.
I don't know if he's going to fit in the net, mate.
Yeah, Kim's just hooked up to an Atlantic salmon at the minute. He can't come to the phone. He's just landed. Oh, it is a sensational fish. Can I get him to call you back?
Look at the size of that.
Don't break the
And
net.
Jason at work. You're supposed to be at work, Kim. Fair dinkum. What's going on?
That's about a 15-pounder. Look at the
Look
size
at
of
that. That is an
mate,
absolute
you're a
horse.
champion. Oh, you must need local knowledge or something. We haven't got a hope.
Some knowledge.
There's
Must
some
need
sort of
something.
knowledge.
That is an absolute sensational.
Look at that.
Well done again, mate.
Well done.
Well done.
There's your phone.
Yeah, that was Jason.
Jason,
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Jason
can you,
at
you're supposed to be at work, apparently.
geez.
Yeah. Opening day
Oh.
trout season, need to be at work.
Pick up your fish, mate, and show the folks at
Yeah,
home.
you ain't going to
I'll hold
be,
your
your rod, mate.
The old faithful.
The old mate.
You better show them.
We'll bring him back
The
up here a bit
lure.
further, will we?
Big he is.
That's a horse.
Look how long he is. He's almost a metre long. What are you going to do with him, mate? You're going to
Well, I
eat
reckon-
him or put him on the
Yeah,
wall?
the wobbler's out again. Spinner's out. What do you reckon he'd weigh? Have a feel.
Gee, I reckon you'd weigh, a lot. I don't know.
That's a good fish.
But he's a metre long almost, isn't he?
You won't have a look at the spinner.
Yeah, we better have a look at this spinner.
And
Did
that's
you
Look
make
at
that
that.
yourself, mate?
Look at that. There it is, folks. That's the key ingredient to 18-pound Atlantic salmon here in the Pet Dam.
just a bit of a struggle at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, it was good early with Atlantic salmon coming left, right and centre, but Hardy, our opening day performance would have to be described as slow,
Dismal.
ordinary,
Bad.
bad.
Bad, I think, sums it up.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a tradition, the old opening day.
Oh, you have to be in it to win it.
Yeah, everyone turns out and
I know.
you know, it's sort of raining a bit and stuff today, but we've seen that there's a fellow over here who's been
Nutting a few.
nutting a few.
Yeah.
He's fishing his worms and whatever, and seems to work pretty well.
Well, I think if we soak a worm, folks,
Yeah.
make no mistake, we'd catch
We'll
fish.
be catching a lot of fish. I've got
Piece
so
of fish.
far as to copy exactly the lure that Kim had on for his Atlantics, but it's not working.
We're just thinking of you, like if we were here bait fishing,
Yeah.
just not very good TV.
Oh no.
No.
As opposed to this, which is
Great TV.
absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant TV. Let's go and see if the locals here in Burnie, the city of love, have any secrets.
See if they're doing better than us. In fact, there is a guy over there who is hooked up to a big fish.
You're doing all right.
Yeah.
We walked past you before and you said you had a couple. How many you caught now?
This will be 5.
5. Not a bad opening day, opening season.
No, it's good.
You come out here every opening day, do you?
I try to. I've missed it for about 8 years.
And have you ever not caught a fish?
No, not for a
No.
while.
Very few people come here and not catch fish, folks. Very few. This looks like a decent fish.
Yeah, nice little rainbow, I think.
Nice little rainbow. What's your other ones?
Browns. Yeah, falls brown.
Oh, very good. So what's your secret? Just chuck a worm out and leave it, do you?
Yeah, just drop it out. As the season gets longer, they get a bit more finicky. I'll let them run a lot further.
Yeah. That's not a bad yield from opening day of trout season. I wouldn't know. It must feel pretty good to catch a lot of fish like that. Oh, beautiful little fish. And when will you call it quits, mate? You would
Oh, I think that's about enough.
get your dozen or something, will you?
5's pretty exceptional.
So like you were saying before, pretty uncommon to come up here and not catch a fish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty uncommon not to catch a fish, folks. Have to be pretty bad fishermen not to catch a fish.
Pet Dam is in Ridgeley, just out of Burnie, Tasmania. It fishes very well early in the season, which is now, but will quieten off over the next couple of months.
That's right, Nick. Now for information, call Tassie Tackle and Outdoor and ask for our guru, Rodney Howard. You'll also need a fishing licence.
Yeah, it's good advice, but sadly for us, not to be today.
No, Nick, but there will be other opening days.
They have one every year, apparently here, which is good. But plenty of other people got involved in the action, which was also good, and we managed to capture a little bit of it.
Yeah, come to the Pet Dam, folks, because there's still plenty of Atlantic swimming around.
That's exactly right.
There's plenty of trout here. To not catch a fish, you need to be a rabbit.
No. Yes, true, like us. Our guide for the day, Rodney Howard, still fishing away there, thanks to Rodney. But coming up after the breaks, folks, it's scientific research time on the
Time
big
to
show.
save the world with our lasers.
And fishing skill. Welcome back to the program now, Andrew. Top secret stuff. Hush, hush.
Yes.
We're in Coles Bay. We're doing some high-level research for the government.
That's right. In fact, not just for the Tasmanian government,
No.
for the world government.
That's right.
The House Assembly of the world.
They've got onto us and asked us to assure the future of squid fishing in our
That's
wonderful, well, not just our state, but our country, nay, the world.
And this isn't charity work, folks. No, this is deadly serious.
This is, we'll let you in a few of the secrets as the program pans out, but
We could tell you them all.
then we'd have to kill Andrew.
All right, folks, now, welcome along to the show, Greta Pexel. Greta is, well, let's just call her M for this mission. She's the boss.
Sounds pretty good.
That's right. Now, Greta, tell us, what are we doing out here on this massive boat?
Well, we're trying to figure out where calamari move to, how long they're in different spots, whereabouts they're spawning, where they're coming from, where they're going to, all that sort of thing. We're tagging them in a number of ways to do that. One is with little plastic T-bar tags that we can show you later, and also with some pretty high-tech acoustic tracking gear. So we're putting out receiver stations, putting little tags on calamari, and they get registered just like a checkout scanner every time they swim past.
It is high tech, folks. Q was developing those little transmitters not long ago. All right, so but I guess first we've got to catch some. That's the plan.
Yeah, weather's not too good for that, but
yeah, magnificent. All right, well let's try and catch a few calamari squid, and we'll tell you all about them, folks. All about them. Top secret.
Okay, now this, a lot of you will recognise, it is a squid jig, and that's part of the genius of what we're doing today in this whole squid fishing thing. This has been approved by the government for use in our operations today. Now, a lot of you won't realise, but this is how you go about fishing your squid jig. You cast it out, and it's supposed to act not dissimilar to a prawn in a jerking manner like this, and the squid being the voracious feeder that he is. And we'll tell you more about squid as today unfolds. We've got a lot of scientific backup today on the program, but down to fishing. What you'd do is you'd cast it out, let it sink, maybe count 20 seconds, and then it's a jigging action. Jig, jig. It's a beautiful day here today, gorgeous. You can just see some white horses out in the bay. Jig, jig. Let it sink back down. Wind it in, jig, jig. Giving the little jig the correct prawn action. All we need now is a squid. Righto, well there's a time for talk and there is a time for action in the science/research game, and you can see down here, folks, that's a very, very nice
are we ready?
southern calamari squid. We'll get that out of there. My research assistant Andrew will now take it over to Dr. Greta.
Sean's going to put an acoustic tag inside his body. So if you catch a squid, have a look inside for that little bit of black plastic.
If you catch one of these squid with a tag in it, you need to get that information back. So what do you want people to do?
First of all, check the squid to see if he's got a little black tag down there.
Yep.
If he's got a black tag down there, that's a really special acoustic tag.
Yep.
And we'd want that tag removed.
Yep.
Then put the squid in the fridge with the date and the location, and then give us a call, and we'll come and pick it up for them and enter them in the draw to win the prize from Spot On Tackle.
Prizes from
Big
our good friends
prizes.
at Spot On Tackle, $700 worth of prizes. So get squid fishing, folks, and join the research revolution.
Oh, in the meantime, I'll let this one go.
All right, well this is extremely high-tech stuff.
This is exciting.
What we've got there, Nick, is a tyre filled with
Concrete.
concrete, yes, Q special formula.
Yeah.
It's going in the water. See that
Why?
grey thing? Well,
Yes.
see, I'll explain. See that grey thing?
The little thing on it?
The thing on the... Can you see that at home? Well, you probably can't, but anyway, it's there. That's the receiver, Nick.
Yes. The receiver.
This is the transmitter. And this goes in the squid.
Yes.
And then when the squid swims within 500 metres of the cement-filled tyre,
Yes.
something happens.
It clicks it off, and it's about science and
Nature.
Now, no one had the foresight in our research thing, in our research department, to tell the squid that we were doing research on them today. And so we've had to travel to catch squid. This is in fact Shooting Island behind us, and we've travelled down here and the squid are playing ball. Here's a squid down here, look at him. He's a volunteer squid.
Right, now everyone was starting to poo-poo me a bit. They were laughing at me, saying Secret Agent Hart can't catch a fish. Well, I've proven them wrong. Part of this research that we're doing, apart from saving the world, it's going to determine, you know, how much fishing we can do. Like, for example, down here in Great Oyster Bay, the spawning season, I think it's shut off for a week, is it? A week or 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's a week.
A week.
I don't know.
Changing. That's what this is all about, researching them, because, sorry, you've got to, when they're on, you can catch literally hundreds of them. So just take what you need, is all I'm saying. Now then, squid are around in most coastal areas. At the moment, they spawn about this time. They're not easy to catch, just fish shallow water over seagrass with the prawn-type squid jigs.
Yes, well done. You'll catch plenty if you do that, but there is a limit of 20 per person. If you catch a tagged one, take the whole thing into Spot On, the fishing connection in Hobart, and you'll quite possibly win a prize. The old squid southern calamari, whether it be for research or recreation, they're a wonderful species.
Very nice, Nick. Yeah, no, that's true. You should definitely, though, keep a few squid jigs in your tackle box and go and catch them, because it's very good.
Indeed, Edmundo. And keep your remote control tuned for another episode of Hook, Line and Sinker next week. See you then.